Yeah, I'm going live. I didn't feel like going home yet. A lot of people out tonight. Beautiful. I've given you a tour of the nautical mile. During the day, it's so peaceful and still. But I'm going to take you to another location and chill out for a few. And actually read the chat. Couldn't do that at the gym too much. That's some boat, huh? I think that's a restaurant boat. Really pretty around here. It is such a still. There's a little coolness in the air, finally. But there's no breeze, and I'm right on the water. The evening air feels beautiful. Just didn't feel like going home yet. Just a lot of, when your mind is spinning, I think I'm just gonna crash for a few hours and get my butt up and get up early and start on a new schedule, make it happen. See the mile at night. I'm gonna get up. I already drove by where I'm gonna park for a few moments. Near Taco Tuesday, pretty close. Hope nobody says anything to me. So I could just chill out for 20 minutes and not worry. Huh. Looks real pretty at night. It's so peaceful down here. But we all gotta pass a refrigerator. Oh, what a pretty car. That's pretty nice. No one's around. Wow. God, it's so peaceful out here. Bunch of kids hanging at the end, just chilling. Something I used to do all the time when I was younger. It's so peaceful. Wow, look at that car. That's pretty nice. I'm surprised they even leave it down here, really. That's worth a lot of money. That's a beautiful car. I don't know what kind of year. It's classic. I'd be worried. I wouldn't leave it down here. Too easy just to jump this, and anybody could really just unhook the hooks and skip on out. It's gorgeous. You know, I can smell the salt in the air. I'm gonna pick a good spot and get right up close to the water. It's pretty cool. I know exactly where I'm gonna go. I walked that treadmill for over an hour. Not at a high speed, but it's just... It's been... Hello, whoever that is. Hello, whoever that is. Oh, hello, Caramel. It's a Winnebago car. Oh, I've heard of that. That's what that is. Pretty cool that you know that. But I wouldn't leave it down here on the mile. I mean, that's pretty much wide open. I'd be worried. I remember once, it wasn't that long ago. It was like 4 years ago. That boat in the beginning of the video, you see, that's at the very end. Yeah, I guess it was like 4 years ago. And my girlfriend and I were hanging out at the park, and there were a lot of other people too. But they parked the boat without locking it up, without a guard around, and these kids ran on it. They didn't it was still early. They didn't do any damage, but they went on the boat and they used the bathroom and they ran through the boat for like 5 minutes and they checked it out. Probably, all about 20. Being homeless fun, but whoever left the boat down there unguarded deserved it. What makes you think? And it was a jamming summer night. This place was mobbed on the weekend. Mobbed. And there were people everywhere. And my mom and I were walking like a week or two later during the day. And this guy came out of nowhere, like 2 weeks later. And they must have had cameras down there. I had nothing to do with it. I was just, an observer. I'm not the cops. It's a gangster car from 1940s. Yeah. Yeah. It is a gangster car. And this guy came out. I guess he owned it or something. Then he told us the history. He goes back and forth to Florida. And he said some kids in the middle of the night did damage. Well, I looked at the guy like, well, who would leave a boat like that unguarded? And none of that was cut off yet. There were no gates, no locks, nothing. Nothing like that. Look how pretty this is at night. I'll show it to you. You can see it in the background a little bit. Just all the lights. Just so cool. See, you see all these beach chairs? Pretty wicked, huh? So pretty in the evening. It's so still out. It's gorgeous and still. I guess I could walk up there. Nobody will say anything, but I'll go to the other spot. It's just so peaceful. So rare that I come down here. I haven't been down here in a couple of years at this time. During the week, I mean, it's very quiet. Tonight's a Wednesday at 12:30. And you hear the quietness. It's kind of shocking, really. Years ago, this was a 24/7 kind of place. And then they have some fantasy land on the side. Ice cream parlor, little shops. It's colorful and pretty. God. But I'm going to get right up on the water. I just can't calm down. My mind is spinning. So I thought maybe if I come down here, I just can't believe years ago, Wednesday nights were jamming in the heart of summer. Oh, there's a group. Huh. They're having fun, about 12 people chilling. But I mean, it's quiet. That's Jeremy's. Nothing fancy. Freshest seafood in town. Out of a paper plate. Okay, we're getting up there where I'm going to get up close in a moment. I could park here, but so typical. It's so quiet. I'm telling you, 25 years ago, in my 20s, this place was jumping on a Wednesday night in the middle of summer. They were kicking people out. And before that, my parents' day. Look at this stuff. This is pretty cool. I might as well show you. Nobody's around. Check this out. There's this place called Brewing Company. Can you see? It's part of the decor. You see where they make all the beers right in there? Pretty wicked, huh? Oops. What do you call those not just kegs, right? I'm sure there's a proper terminology for that. Pretty wild. Things change all the time. I'll go right back here. No cops around or anything. I just think it's bizarre how it's so quiet. This is motivation, guys. Oh, there's no boats on this side here. Wow, it's so quiet and still. It's eerie. I'm gonna go right there. God. Let's take a look. It's so quiet. I'm gonna put the ring on the phone on my thumb. I hope that's not in your way. Nah, it's okay. I wouldn't want to drop my phone. It is a nice view, isn't it? It's so still and quiet right now. I haven't done this probably in a few years. Come down here by myself at night. It's been a long time. I just can't believe nothing is really opened. Beautiful. I'm gonna rent one of those jet skis. $120 an hour. Get the feel. Gotta live. Can't be overly concerned about every dime. I'm not saying go hungry, but sometimes you gotta say screw it. Look how still that water is. You see, it looks like glass, don't it? You can see the reflection of the boats. Isn't that beautiful? It focuses. Yeah, it's focusing. Now it is. I had it too big. Wow. It's so quiet. Such a strange night. Wish upon a star. I'll tell you, I would love. That's right. You gotta live it to be alive, right? I would love to be sleeping on one of those boats. It must be so beautiful on a night like tonight. So still and quiet and gorgeous and peaceful. Maybe. There you go. I keep messing around with the screen. I really thought I would have saw something really unique. Wow, that's some boat. That's like a jet ski boat. That's really pretty. That looks like a fun ride. Just so beautiful. Motivation. Imagine having a house on the water this close. Being on your backyard and being that close to the water. It is so still. It's got to be 3 years since I came down here this quiet. There are some people around. Ocean law is separate from U.S. law. I don't get that. I don't understand that. Look how still. You're up late there, Caramel. Are you still working? No, I'm going to put the phone back. Are you still working? Oh, play by different rules by the rich. Well, you can't punish people for being wealthy if they worked for it. If you worked for it and you earned it, I feel there's nothing wrong with being raised privileged either. It's just that people who are usually raised with a lot of money, I don't feel, what do I know? Man, I'm probably wrong. I would think they don't appreciate it as much as someone who worked for it, knows what it is not to have less than. You don't have to be that wealthy to have a boat if that's your passion. You just got to work for it, not your hobby. But to live right on the water and to have all these toys and boats, I hear you. Oh, gambling. They used to. Years ago, they had a gambling boat and they stopped it. We all went out on it once when it first opened. We had a good time. I remember it was a beautiful day. It really was. Very gorgeous and beautiful. It was one of the handful of times. Went out with my parents and friends. We had a very good time. It was a really nice day. It was a great experience. Just so peaceful. I just wasn't ready to go home. So quiet down here. So pretty. I'll give you another view. Let somebody yell at me here. You get close to these boats, they get nasty. Let's see what happens. It's like I wonder if someone's up there right now. These are their party boats. Get real close. Yeah, these boats go out. They're party boats. They sure are pretty, aren't they? They're so still. So quiet and still. See the little party lights? Yeah, the Nautical Mile. You're from Limbrook, right, Rich? Limbrook. Oh, I can't get out here? Oh, my little car I can. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, that's another pretty view. Don't want to say anything. Yep. I haven't been down here in a few years in the evening. Look how gorgeous that is. Just so pretty. All the boats lit up. I think that's the helm behind that. I think so. Unless that's a part of the boat, like this one. Maybe it's another party boat. It says Freeport Gem. Probably is. And you get up so close that you could jump on it. It's pretty wild. Nobody nagging you. Yeah. Years ago, I used to come. I like it when I'm walking in the morning. I've done that many times. I still do that. Keep it quiet. Go for a walk. No phone. No iPad. Just go for a walk. Check out this view. Just so peaceful. This one is Starstream. I don't know, what's that? 8, Starstream 8. The V in 3 ones is an 8. 5 3/1, I believe. Oh, that's some view. It's really lit up. Look how you can see how still the water is. You can see the reflection. So pretty. You can smell the sea air. You know, it's not very strong today. Usually it's a lot strong, a lot more strong. I love that salt air. Not today. It's a strange evening. The whole day was strange for me. I went to the... You went to the Flings last week at a cap tree. Wow, that's all the way down where you go to the beach, right? You go all the way down there someplace, Robert Moses area. I did that a few times a long time ago. I haven't done that in over a decade. Went with a group of restaurant people a couple of times. Yeah, those are really big boats. Those are much larger than these, aren't they? I believe they are. You only could be so big on the mile. That's more opens over there. I wonder if, nah, that park won't be open. No way. Just so quiet and still. I'm jonesing for a change, but I know I got to step up to the plate and do more work before I do it. But Freeport's beautiful. When it's quiet and still like this, sure is nice. The Riptide used to be there. Riptide. That name is so familiar. That was that little place, right? I think my father worked there. Oh no, I think that's what it was called. Nah, I'm not going to go all the way down. I bet you that boatyard's not opened. I'll make a U-turn in a moment. Of course, there's a car behind me. Huh. I am going to check it out. Why not? I'm going to let this car go around me, though. Across from the helm. Yes. It was just a little divey place. Some old lady owned it. Everybody loved her. Edna or something like that. A different chapter and a lifetime ago. Nothing stays the same. These homes are pretty down here. It's so nice down here, my God. Oh my God, I would love my bedroom to be right on top of the water. But if I could live the dreaming life, I would want to be more on the ocean instead of a canal. Like on the other side of Freeport, that other park I go to, those homes are facing like open water. It's incredible. Listening to that noise every night, going to sleep. Oh my God. At least half the year, windows open. It must be an amazing experience. Waking up to early in the morning, writing content on your website, and the view of the ocean from the window. That's going to be at least a decade of my life. I would love to be wealthy enough to experience that and be able to pay for it on my own. That's an adorable home. Some of these homes are really pretty. Not huge. They're very pretty. Oh, maybe this boatyard is open. Wow. Well, I guess if there's boats there, I guess it would have to be. You can't tell people they can't go to their property, right? They probably pay top dollar for that. People sleep on their boats in the summer. Wow, it is opened. Let me see if I can get a close view. That side of those homes. Marina patrons only after dusk. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. If there's a cop in there, kick me out. You go down there and it's just open. You can come here during the day. Nobody really says anything. It's a beautiful park. I go down there, a cop will turn on his lights, that's for sure. I wouldn't doubt if they have guards down there. On the other side of the park of the mile, there was a cop at the end, just paying attention, paying attention. I'm sure they do that all the time. Wow. Just really nice. Pier 95. Yeah, I think that's still there. Yep. You know, it was renovated after Storm Sandy, of course. But yeah, it's still there. Yeah, it would be awesome. Oh yeah, a lot more restaurants. This is more residential over here. And they have boatyards. And the homes are right on top of the water. But it must be very noisy. I understand. People get upset, a lot of noise. They change things over the years. But I say, if you got a house that's across the street from a canal that's filled with restaurants and live bands and music, what are you bitching about? Why'd you move there in the first place? It's not the right area. There's plenty of other homes to be on the water that's quiet and peaceful. You don't have to live on a canal. No one's forcing you. It's a choice. You know, and they ruin it. They ruin the fun for everybody else. They should build hotels down here. I've said that for years. It would bring a lot of business, bring a lot of jobs, and keep the hotels upscale. And I'm not sorry for saying that. Keep it, you know, 4 stars and up. Because you don't want, you want to keep it nice, just the way it is. That's what they should do. They would create a lot of jobs. Just so peaceful. What a strange evening. I'm happy a few people joined in. Thanks for joining in. I didn't think anybody would. That's some boat at the end of the mile. The factory. Okay, so much. I really like it here. I like a lot of years that I've been in Freeport, but I definitely see myself living someplace else. The second half of my life. Someplace on the island. Just not sure, quite sure, you know, where yet, you know? Yeah, maybe nobody's around. Get up real close and see, check this out. See, I never come on this side. Oh yeah, these are Freeport charter boats. Little private party boats. That'd be nice. My friends do that for her birthday, some old friends. They rent these party boats out. They celebrate a birthday. You work a party, you've done it all, you know? After a while, it's all the same. But they have fun, and that's the point. And I don't know if you're ever aware of this. wonder if I could go in a little bit. I don't know if you... I don't know if you can see that. The Freeport Yacht Club. Oh, another sign, members only. Wonder what's back there. It's a pretty area. If I go back there, would I get in trouble? Let's see. I'll find out in a moment. Wow, I feel the heat. It's all of a sudden got very warm out. You can't get through traffic. Somebody's up there. Oh, they have more boats back here. I'll turn around and get out of here. Oh, this is where they have all the cabanas and everything. These people, you know, they party here. They have all these set up. I don't know if you can see that. All these cabanas, wow. In front of their boats. Check this out. Holy cow, it goes all the way down. I never knew that. I never come on this side. Well, isn't that nice? See, there's cars here, so that means people are sleeping on their boats. The office, the playground. Look at that, it goes all the way down. There are people sleeping here. Wow, this is like a little fantasy land back here. And these homes, the back of their decks are facing this. Holy cow. Wow. Yeah, I guess you have to have money to rent all this out. I guess those boxes are refrigeration and stuff. Right, guys? Look at that. That's a nice little setup. You have your tables, you have everything, refrigerators. Huh. Oh, yeah, you have everything right here. You must rent out this property. You must come with the docks. Wow, that's really cool. Never knew that. Huh, that's why you have to explore once in a while. Wow. Wow, they got it good here. This must be Party City on the weekends. Damn. You see a few cars here. They must be sleeping on the boats. Hey, if you got a bathroom, that's what matters. I guess that would be the important thing. Staying down here. Damn. Oh, they have canoes or kayaks. Huh. Little fantasy land over here, folks. Pretty nice. This is behind the Freeport Yacht Club. This must be a part of their yacht club living. I would never come back here during the day. They probably kick me out. Wow, this is really nice. They have cozy furniture, cushioned chairs and everything. That's really nice. Oh, the barbecues and the refrigerators. Damn. Bars. They have a bar. They have a little portable bar with a tap. That's cool. Damn. Different kind of living. Look at that. Pretty nice. That used to be the dockside years ago. It's been a handful of restaurants since. Look at that canal. You gotta have money to have this down here. This isn't cheap. This isn't a boat slot with a little boat in it. Wow. Really nice. Huh. All the years I live in Freeport. 12, 22, 32, 42. Wow. Almost 40 years. I've never been behind the Freeport Lake Yacht Club. That was very interesting. It's like they have little backyards in front of their boat slots, the boat slips. That was wild. Holy cow. You know the wealthy living good. You went to a wedding there, the good life, right? The good life. Don't come to Lynbrook, my tax is 11 grand. I hope you meet the bagel boss. Why? Why me? I don't want to meet that guy. Just like the condos next to the Reel in East Rockaway. Oh yeah. I worked at that place when it was the Fisherman. I think it was Fisherman. Very brief. I was miserable then, and not because of what was going on in my life. I was already tired of being a waitress. People don't realize I worked in an industry for 10 years that I hated, and I fucking hated it. I hated it. I had to do it because I knew nothing else. I was so afraid. And nobody cares unless you take care of yourself. I couldn't even date people at that point. I was like, God, nobody really cares. Fisherman, I think it was called the Fisherman, right? The fishery. Ah, you live around there. That's really nice around there. Those buildings being built, the same people who build those buildings, the builders, the store I used to work out in Plainview is surrounded by homes like that. And I think it's the same builders. But yeah, but it's a dead area there, like across the street from those buildings. They need a beautiful brand new food store with some, with stores on each side of it, like a nail salon and Chinese place and a couple of restaurants. They have that old, crappy, looks like it's going to fall into the ground Best Market. But it could be any other store. It's so dead and nasty looking. Someone needs to buy that property and bring it back to life and make it to match the apartments that they built. The fishery. God, I was miserable there. I'll never work on the water again. Oh God, I was so unhappy as a waitress for most of it. But I guess anybody raised in a certain industry, unless you really got the nerve, got the guts, it's hard to change. It was always my comfort zone. At least I knew I could make money, and then I just couldn't stomach it anymore. When I retired as a waitress, I didn't go into a restaurant or a diner for a year, and that's not a lie. I visited my friend Michael once, and I didn't eat. I walked in for a moment. You know what? I went in once. Yep, in a year. And I didn't go out for a year. I just couldn't stomach it. I had to remove myself to appreciate dining out again. I was just so grossed out by the business. But that's just me. Doesn't mean anyone else feels that way. I felt that way. I got tired of the type of people I was surrounded by, and I just couldn't stand the business anymore. And I had to pretend I liked it for a paycheck. I would rather do this any day and build my business. The hard part's over. I know I'm headed someplace else. There is like a new sausage place over there too. The traffic there is awful. Oh, near the train track, yes. It's pretty crazy. You know, I really don't want to go fast, buddy. You can go around me. Yeah, when there's traffic, rush hour, even just regular daytime, it's pretty bad over there. But that gets swamped, right? It's swampy, isn't it? Isn't that going to go underwater regularly? That's the whole point. Doesn't parts of East Rockaway just go under? They're just part of living there like that? Living right on top of the water? Oh, Liberty Links. You're talking about Atlantic Avenue in Freeport, yes. I've picked up fruit from there a few times. The food looks really good. Smells really good too when I walk in. I'm like, wow. They have a few tables. You know, it's a quick grab bite during the day. It's not really a night joint. All of a sudden I got very tired. Finally. Finally. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just gotta appreciate your scenery. And I'm gonna open up my windows. Maybe. Every time I do that, I go, oh, I'll put the air back on. I don't have cross ventilation. And here we are, inland, safe. I have to say, I know I want more out of life, but when I close that little door, when I close that door at night to go into my little apartment, I do feel safe. I'm in a very good location, second floor. It's comfortable, it's cozy. And in the winter, I'm not cold. But I've definitely outgrown it. That's why I'm working on it, and I'm going to do a video about that. Oop, I just earned another 18 cents. Wow, I earned 14 cents before. Get upside that people say you don't earn income from. There's going to come a time I'm going to earn several dollars a day. Here we go with the light again. Several dollars a day from the upside app alone. Pennies turn into dollars. Quarters turn into dollars. Nickels turn into dollars. Oh, that's the second restaurant I want to deliver for. A customer there for years. They started doing Uber Eats. I was already doing Uber Eats. And I went in and they had that attitude. And I stopped going there a year before that because this chip on their shoulder. Like, get lost. There's no reason for that. Well, I left my window open. Just so ready for a change, you know, guys. But not a bad thing. It's not bad. I'm willing to do the time. I'm ready for a change, though. Nothing stays the same. And when the change happens, it's got to be. I'm just got water. I'm really happy I went to the gym. Doing, wiggling your bottom half after sitting in front of the computer and the car. I wonder how much I made. I didn't even look. I'll take a look right now with Uber Eats and Grubhub. Hold on. $32.28. $32.28 with Uber Eats. I'll check Grubhub. Hold on. And $54.63 with Grubhub. 14 cents with Get Upside. 18 cents with Get Upside. Couple of bucks online. Couple of bucks from YouTube. Change does turn into dollars. Eventually. And who knows what else. Oh, I just cashed in $7 today from a job I did last week, the real estate job, the rentals. One took a week for approval. All the rest of them went right through. They paid me like that. And then that last one, they questioned it. The prettiest place at the other side of town. So guys, thanks for joining in. I'm going to make this a real busy week for driving, making money, earning money online. I'm going to get up early. I am doing 2 merchant jobs tomorrow. Just 2, and then next week I'll do a handful. Have I done a job at Ulta? What's Ulta? I've never heard of that. ULTA? I never heard of that. Miami Dasher. That doesn't like the YouTube channels. That's what you dislike people. You get so angry. Oh, I never heard of it. I joined survey.com from her. She definitely earned money from me in the past month, but I still haven't received payment from jobs that I did at the beginning of July. I'm supposed to get it, I believe, August 6th. Well, the makeup store. No. There's only one on the Hempstead Turnpike. No. I never did anything like that. No. Oh, I'll ask her. I've never heard of that. Like, what do you go work for Ulta? Ulta? I'm not sure. Or is it an app that you get jobs at Ulta? Or she got it from the merchandising jobs. Oh, resets. I haven't done a reset yet. Not from the app. I've done resets before. Not from the app. And I helped the store open. I should put that on my resume on LinkedIn. I did help set up a store. I should use all that experience I got from the store on my LinkedIn profile. That's what I should do. I miss a few people there. But not right. From the other store I worked at. But you got to take care of yourself, guys, because people will use you until they can't use you anymore. That's the way it is. This building, I know this building's old. They replaced the windows. They did a great job. They updated all the windows. It needed updating. And it's like they did it overnight. Like, they all have nice new blinds now. There's no curtains up. They're not cracked. There's no tape. They did a really nice job. Very nice. I believe it's a co-op. If not, it's at least half our apartments they rent. Looks really pretty with the new white. They needed it. They were very dated. Even the garage area, they did a great job. Cleaned it up a bit, you know. It's not so messy. They took time. They cleaned it. They painted it. Looks good. So resets. I could have done a reset if I wanted to jump and work the next day, but they passed me up, and I like to have at least a few days notice. I wasn't going to jump because they wrote me. They should have picked me first. I would have showed up. Oh, this wasn't meant to be. So you be nice to those YouTube channels. Miami Dasher. Oh, did you watch anyone today? I went live. You got me thinking. A lot of people copycat. See, I'm really happy that I'm not watching a lot of the channels I used to watch, because anything I do is unique. It's my idea. I'm too busy working. I'm not worrying about, oh, I need an idea from that person. I need an idea from that person or that person. I've been watching No Limitation Rideshare a lot. Really dig him. I'm going to finish watching his latest video tomorrow. But he's a rideshare guy. He's not a delivery person guy. I just like the topic of conversation. He's a funny dude. He speaks a lot he speaks about many different topics. And he shares his hobby that he's probably very good at. I like that lady, C. Shelley. I like to put her on sometimes. And what's the other guy? Team LMDU. I do like him, but I got upset yesterday when I listened to him. I was like, oh, please. Let's not go there. Come on. He was like, I should know better. Yeah, you should. Kimberly, CEO driver? CEO driver. Kimberly, CEO. Never heard of her. Yes, I like the people that call in, not the host. I hear you. I like the people that call in. So when I do videos, it's from my experience, my ideas. You're better off that way. And working the other channels. I was thinking what to do, and I don't mind sucking it up one week. I really want to raffle off a very expensive product. I want to, like No Limitation Rideshare talks about this guy that said he was going to give away a car when he hit 1 million subscribers. I was thinking, not until the holidays, or maybe like January, February, after the holidays, when everything settles down. That's a good idea. Unless I could do it sooner. Buy like an iPad or something, like the most recent iPad, or some kind of wrist gadget that's really hot and worth a few $100. Yeah, that's a good idea. Something from Apple. Drive her. Drive her. Okay, thanks. CEO, drive her. Kimberly, CEO, drive her. That's clever. Very clever. That's catchy. So I was thinking of having you ever hear of Rafflecopter? They run the raffle for you. You put in, maybe I'll do like United States and Canada. I was thinking of that, keeping it. I don't know if I want to deliver overseas because there's more involved with mailing, I would believe, right, guys? And using Rafflecopter, it is, yes, yeah. But I deal with a lot of Canadians online, and even when I first started online, a lot of Amazon writers, authors, and they're still around. Every now and then I see them around. That it's their life. It's what they do. And I was thinking of raffling off a really big product, but raffle it off like when I hit, something realistic, like 3,000 subscribers. And have 2 different raffles for 2 different channels to get the other 2 channels up over 1,000. and bring them a lot of attention so people are aware, build awareness. And I know over time, like, then I can qualify to become a YouTube partner. Maybe I'll do one at a time on the other channels, because then you're talking serious streams of income if you have a few channels that are earning you income on top of Google AdSense, on top of Commission Junction, link share, share a sale. I got so much work to do. All the affiliate links. Oh God. I wish, I was thinking, I'm just not ready to do it yet. I would love to disappear for 1 month. That would be fun. All your channels are your name. Well, Internet Education 101, Home-Based Income 101, and My Income Job. Excuse me. There's so many opportunities. I was thinking, I wish, I don't know if I want to go. I know I'm going to be successful. I would love to go to the gym and just work on my business and go to meetups and not worry about making money. Taking out a loan for that last go for it. But I really want to wait until the middle of the month, because I have my car insurance and a few major bills. I know I could get the loan now because I have good credit. But if I could swing it and keep doing what I'm doing for the month of August, it's hard to go out at night and work every night. And I know I'm going to have to do it if I want to make $100 or close to it every night. Because it's hard to stay focused and really plug along to get it done, to get it up there. I'm getting eager, I'm getting antsy, and I know what I need to do. You're talking big bucks. For a long time, I said I was going to be a $10,000 a month woman. And I was looking at my other website today, storebuy.shop. It's getting so many views, and I haven't even done anything with it. I need to start building that store. I even put a credit card affiliate link up there. I qualified. And that's the beginning of something even more expansive. Having those links on my websites that were approved. This credit card approved me. They were like, yeah. They're like, you qualify. I was like, thanks. I'm going to keep building on it. And I put it on the sidebar. I should put it on MyIncomeJob.com too. I just wasn't sure if that fit that website, I mean, it's just endless. It's endless. The opportunities. Just keep building platforms, and over time, organic traffic. But it's nice to know I have this that I know I could get through August. And what's so great about sharing that information on this channel? People out in the field that really need the money understand it's there. And it's slow and it's summer, and I'm still making money, and I didn't go out all day. The opportunity's there. Ma'am and Dasha. No, I'm not. You know what? I'm going to ask you a question first. How many food delivery apps do you work? Do you just work DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub? I'm using a theme for the future for dropship. I'm not ready for dropship yet. I need to build my foundation with affiliate links, because I'm not sure if I'm going to go down the path of drop shipping yet. Not yet. The one downfall with drop shipping. DoorDash, Grubhub, and Postmates. Got it. No Uber, huh? My market, Uber and Grubhub work well together. They definitely mesh. I'm a little upset with Postmates. Okay, I'll tell you that in a moment. The reason why I'm steering clear of drop shipping, but I am setting my business up, if I have a change of heart a few years down the road, my business is set up for drop shipping too. And that was really hard to set it up for both. And the learning curve is because if life gets busy, if I don't go online for a month and my life does it, things happen. You have, family affairs and some not all bad things. And it could be, good things too, and you disappear for a few weeks. The whole purpose of working hard is that you can enjoy life in a different way. My website, my websites, and my YouTube channels, and everything linked to it is on autopilot. It's earning me money. I don't have to do a damn thing once it's set up. The only thing once in a while you have to do, if I start using Commission Junction, Link Share, Share a Sale, which I have all accounts for, and I'm becoming more comfortable using them, you have to sign in once in a while to see what links are expiring, and you change them. But it's not something you need to do all the time. That's the most work you got to do. It's like everything is running on autopilot, and it's all set up for automatic deposit. I don't have to be online. That was the whole purpose of working a decade, or really 13 years, and learning and doing and really understanding it and setting everything up. So much to share. So much. And it's all working. Drop shipping. Someone orders something, you got to order it. It's like being a manager of a store. They're probably the ones that do all the ordering. Like, they see the demand of the product, like the supply. How much supply do we need for the demand? And they order it. Well, if someone doesn't see it to analyze it, to order it, you need a person to do that. That creates a job. Am I making sense? Do you understand? I see 4 people watching, and I want to make sure that you guys understand what I'm saying. Years. I have... God. I must belong all legit set up to my checking account. All the things set up to at least 50 companies. Just like Amazon, just to say one, on Google AdSense, linked up to my checking account. If anything earned, which it does, just automatically gets sent direct deposit. That's why I need to start working on that website. Yes, you're following me. Why aren't you building your business, Miami Dasher? Why aren't you like the learning curve really sucked for me. And I did it while I was working. And then everything finally sunk in the past 6 months, because I was able to focus every day for like 5 hours to teach myself. Instead of going to college, I just did it at home. I trained myself how to work with these companies. You would be so successful. I would love to teach it. See, eventually when I'm all set up, I would love to have seminars. And I was already asked to speak at a meetup. Just I'm not ready yet. But I will be. I skipped a couple of months because they asked me twice. I said, I'll be around after the summer because I'm not ready. Come October, I'll be ready. I used to be a reseller. A reseller. Like at a store or online. I'm talking about your own business. We're the middleman. Bosses are middlemen. Directly with companies and building it on your own. And I said that in a video today. Earlier today with my other channel. Internet Education 101 YouTube channel, guys. My latest video, I speak about it. That funny. on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, Vinted. Oh, so you do it. I know you say you used to be. You're not anymore? That's like drop shipment, reseller, or an affiliate program. That's why affiliate programs, they're the least amount of work. They are the least amount of work. Commission Junction, Share a Sale, LinkedIn. Yeah, you have to change links once in a while. But every few years, links change and they evolve. They update their product. So you have to do that. And ship out. Well, did you ever build your own website and set it up and build a moneymaker? Build a website to be moneymaker. You know what I mean? Set it and forget it. And it sounds like BZ. Set it and forget it. Grab it and bag it. That guy, he's a good man. He's interesting. I like him. And I like how his videos, all about 5 minutes long. You know, they're like, that's it. That's it. He's touching base. Telling you the real deal. He's doing it. He's a good one. He's a good one. Well, thanks for listening, guys, and talking and the ideas. The opportunities are truly endless. They really are. If you want it bad enough, I really see myself someday being on vacation and coming home and realizing that I made a couple of thousand that week while I was on vacation. Now, that would be huge success. And then later on, teach people how to do, well, I'm already doing that online, but I mean in person, seminars, groups, hands-on training. I developed it. That's like later on, years down the line. Be in the field, be with people. But you got to do the work first. These windows look beautiful. They did a great job. Makes the building look a lot nicer too. They cleaned up all the plants. Seems like they power washed the whole... It needed it. The building needed some love. I used to buy and sell and ship out. Well, Miami Dasher, thanks for the chit chat. I know you know. I really don't know why you're not a self-made millionaire. I don't know why you're not. I don't get it. You seem very knowledgeable in this industry. But you gotta, you know, pick a rainbow instead of running after rainbows and just make it happen. And then when that's all set up, figure out, like you said, do I drop ship? That's like being a manager. You need to do the ordering. You need to see what the demand is for what you're supplying. You got to order it. A robot's not going to do that. You're always going to need a person to do that. Amazon might have stores that you walk in and out of, but you're always going to need people to order the products, and you're always going to need people to stock those shelves. So people just walk in and they walk out. No registers, right? There's one in the city that does that. It's just different jobs. People, oh, technology, you lose jobs. No, it creates different jobs. You got to change with the 21st century. That's all. What worked, 40, 50 years ago, it's not working anymore. Just don't. It's becoming obsolete. And people don't want to do those jobs anymore. Not the way they used to. All right, guys. Wow, it's 1:30. I haven't sat in my parking lot like this in at least a few years. It's so still and quiet out. It's so nice. Not even a breeze. It's just a nice night out. You don't even need the air on out here. It's so beautiful. Just a peaceful evening. Sometimes you just got to enjoy it, you know, guys? Okay, now I'm really going to go, guys. Thanks for joining in. Miami Dasher was the conversationalist tonight. Thank you very much. And be nice to people. I know you, like, you probably anger people. You're out there on those channels, that's for sure. That's a good one. Guys, good night. Thank you. And I'll be around. I'll be making money this week. I have to. I'm blocked. You're blocked from what? What are you blocked from? You don't have to tell me. That's why you need a lot of channels. From those channels, yeah. Oh well. What are you going to do? You still watch them, right? Just watch them on another channel. Maybe you can't partake in conversation, but that's okay. Oh, good thing I put my glasses there. I would have left food in the car. I don't like doing that. All right. They don't want to hear the truth. Well, I've said this before. A little full of themselves and a little bit on the young side, and they are. But it doesn't make them bad, but they are. I called one cocky, like got all bent out of shape. It was like, oh, make a video, call me cocky. I can handle it. But if it was 20 years ago, I'd be like, what are you talking about? Now I could care less. And bald side and bald side? You mean balding? Bald's in. Oh, don't get them mad. They'll block your other names too. That's okay. All right, guys. I'll see ya. No? No? I don't know what you mean then. Whew. It's so late, be safe. Typo. Sorry. Oh, okay. You too, be safe, guys. Thanks for watching. Whoever you guys are watching. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Have a good night, Miami Dasher. Go make that money. Even though you don't drive for Uber Eats. I'll see you later. Logan live. Yes. Good night, guys. Feel better, Logan. Bye.